If you're a transaction coordinator and you're not friends or know other transaction coordinators in your area, you are missing out. I am telling you that bridging relationships with other TCs in my sector truly gave me a dream opportunity. And I want to show you how you can do the same and get out of the competition mode and get with the collaboration mode and grow your business. Check out a piece of this training. I'll say this too, with building relationships with other TC businesses. One of the benefits of that is I had built a relationship with a young lady that was a TC in my area. She actually reached out to me. She kind of saw me as a colleague just because I was doing lunch and learns, like I was pretty well known and still very active out in the city and doing stuff. And so we had a rapport, and she kind of worked like an hour away. Anybody in the DFW, I'm kind of north DFW, like the McKinney, Plano, I'm kind of north of everything. And then there's like Grand Prairie, that's kind of south of everything. If you are enjoying this video, I know that you would enjoy my free training where I teach people how to start, scale, and sustain in this sector. I've done so for the past decade. And I teach you 5 keys to start. There are simple ways to get into this business. I also will teach you how do I scale it where I make multiple 6 figures a year, and I have for the past decade. And then I show you how do you sustain the growth and the scaling that you've acquired. How do you keep clients that want to be with you for years at a time? I teach you exactly what I do to maintain my retention with my clients. So if you want to learn more, all you have to do is go to tiffany'smasterclass.com, and I will show you how the bankrupt girl that barely could do 3rd grade math, apparently, since I couldn't pay my bills, was able to start in this business and able to blow past my competition and able to sustain it for a decade. I'll see you soon. So she really worked a lot of agents on that side, and then I was kind of focused in on this side. But what happened was she decided she wanted to get a real estate license and that she wanted to be a full-time real estate agent. Well, to me, the introvert, that sounds like a nightmare, okay? Running around the city, dealing with all those people and all the things sounds like a complete nightmare. But her, who was a people person, she was like, I think I might work better just buying and selling real estate. And so she wanted to consolidate her business. She didn't want her business anymore. And she just came to me and was like, what can we work out? I have all these great clients. I would like to make sure that they're well taken care of. I loved it because I had met with her already. So we had already talked about how the fact, of my systems and all the things, right? So what we ended up working out was I took all of her business and I paid her a percentage for about 6 months to a year, depending on how long the client was with her. And so she was able to have some passive income during her transition as becoming a full-time real estate agent. And that all came from me nurturing relationships with the TC in my area and not thinking of it as competition and not, you know what I mean? Not thinking of it as, I don't want to talk to her, okay? Because I don't want to, you can't be like that. Because you begin to get the referrals. And I still would refer people. Like if I had a client, and I would tell the TC I was referring it to, like if I had a client and they felt like it wasn't a good fit or something, I would say, well, there is another TC, but then I would tell the other TC, this why they, okay? This is why they coming over, right? So if they want to be like, if they giving you the blues, I don't want to deal with it, right? Sometimes it's just not a good fit with an agent. And sometimes y'all got to break up. I think that was one of the questions, like, how do you know, if it's a good fit? So we're going to talk about that today. But I would recommend that people take a page out of Monica's book and connect with other TCs, especially if they're successful. I promise you, if you connect with a successful TC, they will send you business. Even if it's somebody they're like, oh, I remember you saying you like doing leases. I don't like doing leases anymore. Like they'll make business decisions where it's a portion of their business they don't want to do anymore because you can do that because that's your prerogative. And then they'll say, well, are you interested in taking on that book of business? Sometimes, like what we did is we used to offer social media to real estate agents, and then we didn't want to offer that service anymore. And guess what? We referred it out. Right? We referred it to other real estate VA companies of ones that we had relationships with. So sometimes they'll offboard certain services. They're not shutting down their business and they'll send it to you as well. So congrats, Monica, connecting with the people.
Thank you.
Connecting with the people because that's going to always grow your business. Congratulations. Talk about unorthodox places, right? To get a lead from. So That is great. That's great news. And I encourage everyone to do the same. Find a TC in your area, a successful TC in your area, reach out and be friendly. Now that you're feeling a little friendlier, okay, because you're going to be building some relationship with some other TCs, I want to give you a few more strategies on how you can really get out there and network in a way that is fairly painless, but will grow your business tremendously. All right. Do not miss out on networking in your local sector. All right. So check out this next video on how you can do a little bit more networking and drive up your revenue.